Destroying the geothermal. Oh my god. Hey, we got some stuff that you guys need to go clean up in the burn box, okay? 21,000 points of rhinos. Oh no, he's being burned by superheated air. Alright, so now we can build the next layer of wall. Each team will launch raids on us every 25 days. I probably not. What's Olaf's backstory? Let's see. Low wage worker. This is chosen though, yeah. We do have far skip. Maybe we'll get him chosen. We definitely want more of them. With far skip, we can go do that pretty easily. These raids could be very bad for us, but again, we can technically go clear it anytime we want. The downside would be if the quest itself spawns in somewhere where the sunblocker isn't. If it spawns somewhere without a sunblocker, we're gonna be pretty rough shape going there. But it's only 6 Itakin, right? So it's like we're not gonna be there very long. Only a few shots have to land. All right, Olaf, this might be bad for us, but I'm gonna accept it. Trigger happy, pyro greedy. Wow, Olaf. Why? All right, let's get you a chosen name. All right, Cyber. Why do you do this double door gas between them? I need to put a small video out. It's literally saved my run hundreds of times. There might be a little clip at exclamation doors. I'll explain it again really quick. There's 2 reasons for this. So the first one is when a pawn is running to retreat and something tries to melee it or slow it down, they hit it or whatever, there's kind of a brief self-stun. A lot of times your pawn can actually get through the second door before the first one gets all the way through both. But the big reason is if a door gets held open, you can just lose the game. And it gets held open in lots of ways, from like even friendlies dying. I don't know how many times when I was new to the game, I would lose a run where we had an outer wall like this, 2 doors combined. There'd be like a manhunter, a traitor would go here to take cover. They would open that door and then they would die and drop crap on the other door, holding it open as well. And then all the manhunters would run in. So having the gap, if someone falls down and drops their stuff, it's not going to hold open the other door. So that alone is worth it. But second, like I said, is the dodge on run-in. Double door with a gap is very important. And we gotta decide whether we're gonna go take care of that quest now, or we're gonna wait on that attack. Because that attack could be breacher or siege. It's Itakin as well, so you could have explosives. Hey, it's within the sunblocker, so deflect raiders by letting them kidnap the babies. Reminds me of one of the clips. So when biotech patch notes started coming out, previews started coming out, and one of the first thing I said was like, there's a clip up, I think it's on YouTube now, like a short, where we were looking at it and I was like, normal people are seeing this, they're like, oh, babies and families, oh my god, we can raise children, we can have these family stories and stuff. And I saw it and I was like, how can we use this defensively? Are we able to do an operation on a baby so that it's like unconscious in the middle of a kill box with low profile and hard to hit, maybe equip it with a shield belt, and then raiders will try to attack the baby, but they can't hardly hit it because it's so small and low to the ground and it has a shield belt? It's like, good lord. Does child power armor exist? Can they drink go juice? Yeah. At 3 years old, can they equip a doomsday rocket? They can fire a doomsday air triple? Yes, at 3 years old, yeah. Gotta wait until 3 to give your children doomsday rockets. I'm sorry. Trust me, I didn't make that rule. Age effect aim? No, not by default. I don't think so anyway. What? Travelers betrayed. They had a social fight. It's not my fault. How dare you let me kill my friend? What? That's like the absolute most ridiculous one. They literally social fought, killed each other, and then were mad at me. Show up at your door and punch their children to death and get mad at you for it. How could you let me kill this innocent child? All right, this will be the last layer of wall, and then small maze up there. Then shipbuilding, I suppose. Animals really like the crops. It's because there's no sun. The only place they have to graze is inside of our base. What we got here? 43 man-hunting polar bear. There's so many packed in there. We don't have collision over there, which I don't plan on having collision. All right, back to work. Brandy is having an animal day. Anger a union of polar bears in the jungle? That's a good question. I have no idea. They've been on their way. Let's see how close to one of the poles we are. Wow. Bad children, are we sacrificing them to the god of war? That's the plan, yeah. They're the front line. So far, though, a lot of them haven't even seen real combat because Randy tried to kill us. This happens sometimes. We have several playthroughs where Randy tries to kill us for like the first half of the game. He does a pretty friggin' good job of it. And then he fails and is eventually just like, build up for 2 years. Which is kind of nice, but also kind of boring at times, you know? Like, I'm gonna feel like we built this VAT army for nothing. So there are some mods that actually have both storytellers working at the same time. It's probably the best is to have Cassandra and Randy happening or both going at the same time. Or hot seating between them without you knowing which one it's switching to. Yeah, there's a hot seat mod that switches between all your storytellers or whatever, even modded storytellers, and it doesn't let you know what it's switching between, which is kind of interesting. And there is another one that has Cassandra and Randy running at the same time. Maybe I should do one of those. Maybe that should be just the standard that we do, honestly. Because then you never have Sleepy Randy, but sometimes you have Randy hitting at the same time as Cassandra, which would be brutal. I'll look into it. Mad alpacas. How many can there be? Very few. Okay. Let's go get some shooting experience on the... Well, we don't really need to. They have the shooting gene now, but... we'll still go get some. I don't want them to rip down the fences in the burn box. Alrighty, let's get this done. Okay. Yeah, I'm still not sold on using that harmonizer on that person. You know where most of our food's going right now? Into all these dogs that we've gotten. This is where you guys are having your wedding? Look at this. Well, you know what? Actually, this room is not great either. Yeah, it's not good anywhere. So, as you were. Adam, no. It'll be fine. They're going to a better place in our simple meals. All right, once these have chem fuel, we will load it up and we'll go take care of that problem causer. War merchant. I haven't angered all the tribes yet. Why do I think we angered all the tribes already? Or someone get hit with a pila in the brain or something. All right, you have attack that one. All right, we've angered the tribes. Excellent. Excellent. Excuse me, Muffalo. Yeah, thank you. Oh, God. Oh, God. I know it's too late. Too late. You know what? That's still not doubled back there. I guess I should double this up. I mean, they have to get through this. Yeah, it'll probably be fine. What's the worst that could happen, right? Nothing bad has ever happened when I say that. That part of the run, angering all the tribals? No. So the reason I anger the tribals is tribal raids are just easier. Tribal raids don't advance very far, so they just add more bodies, but more bodies just fall just as easily. They can't be sieges, they can't be drop pod raiders, so even their raid types are easier. So I try to anger as many tribals as possible and ally as many non-tribals as it lets me, so that we kind of hedge our bets on raids so that we have mostly tribal raids when it comes to humans. So typically a good thing to do in runs. With tribals just easier to kill, yeah. Like I said, it's not even just that the tribals themselves are easier, it's that they have less dangerous raid types too. That's cheating. Everything is cheating. All right, I guess it's about time to send a group of people over there. Uh-oh, that looks like it might be a siege or a breach. It's a breach. Yeah, see, here's a tribal breach. Breach raids are half raid points as well, maximum. See? Tribals. That's why we want tribals. Easy peasy. Block out the sun with the arrows. It's kind of crazy having 39 people bows. We're the tribals now. So we're just waiting for malaria to pass through. Once malaria is off, we'll get people ready to drop pod. Another marriage. You guys still aren't sleeping together. I'm sorry. Oh my god, social fights again. Hey, some berserks, but we don't really need those so much anymore. If they're berserk pulse though, I'd absolutely grab them. Another animal pulsar, we'll take that. All right. 4 pulsars. So we do have pulsars in case. The problem is like all the animals that come on the map are coming in our base anyway. So if we ever use the pulsars, it's probably not going to do very much to MECH cluster or whatever, but you know, maybe it absorbs some doomsday rockets or something during the ship launch. All right, let's do this. Load them up. Mini ship launch right here. Yeah, pretty much. All right, everyone's in. It's gonna be dangerous. Launch here. Drop at edge. Whoa, that's so weird seeing so few people up there now. The sun blockers make it so they don't have any power. So they're not gonna have turrets or anything working. Perfect. Consider how be fun. That's a melee god kind of thing. They're all melee, really. Ambushed by monkeys. Hang on a second. I think the ETKing animals are, yeah, they're inside the building and they had to break their way out. Oh god! No, there was another threat. I thought the ambush was the unknown threat. Well, that sucked. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's just far skip everyone back home. There we go. So yeah, we're done. We're done with that quest. Nice. You know, friends with mechs now. Yeah, they were burrowed. Imagine if you could burrow like Zerg can do. You can burrow your mechs. That'd be kind of awesome, actually. Maybe we'll be able to be friends with bugs in the next expansion. We have them burrowed. That'd be a pretty awesome trap for raiders. Have things burrowed and they come up. Look easy. There was hardly anything there. It said 6 Etekeen, but it was actually 2 Etekeen and 4 boar. That's it. We did take a little bit of damage from the mechs. Lurker mech would be sick. Oh man, that would suck. That would suck for us. Oh god. Hang on. What do we got here? Oh, well. Randy's awake this morning. Okay. Ash Monkey, go call the Empire. Well, craps. Well, craps. What if this was the end? How many did you send me? 4? What is wrong with this? I hate how bad the ally call-ins are. It's absolutely ridiculous. They sent us 4? I cannot believe they only sent us 4. That's so. We have a low shield. Oh, guys. I might have to try to pop the low shield and then berserk into it. Sam. Open that door for her. Him. Whatever they are, open the door. We have the wound healing thing. Does Sam have it? Yes, they do. Okay, some of them are going through there. We need to pop out and actually kill this group. We can do that. We're gonna have to probably... I don't know. We're gonna have to use the low shield probably. Major break risk. Suck it up. Okay, we're gonna hold these open. And I need to go close this one. Who's about to have the major breakdown? Derpy Ninja. I'll give you a friggin' breakdown in a minute. Okay, we have the wound healing thing, the super clotting. Yeah. So we don't need to do anything there. Shut this. And this is going to divide the faster ones up, hopefully. Stupid allies. I can't believe it only called 4. They're doing their best. When you get the random ally call in, it calls like 100. But if you call them in specifically, oh, we're here with all of our forces. 4. It's all the Empire can spare. You've seen our bases. You've seen our bases. Yeah, I have actually. Yeah. You know what? You're probably right. We gotta start holding more side focus too. 2 berserk pulses, and one of them wasn't even a very good one. We have incredible action. You know what, Sam? You just go home. You can't kite anything right now. All right, we should be able to down the Scorcher. Yeah, and these ones, where's our range? Let's back up a little bit more. We actually outrange quite a few of these things. I gotta be careful of leaving that open now, though. We'll set it to close in case we need to run back. But Sam needs to go in there. Blood! Give her the 22 ounce Metallo. Think of the 26. Brawler has a ranged weapon. Brawler's about to be dead. What do you have left? We have Pain Block, which... Oh, Christ. That's actually hitting from all the way up there. That extra little beam. Okay. You actually one-shot the Lancers, no problem. Nice. So we were able to divide those up. Maybe we should put some cover out here in case we have to do this again. Now we've divided them up, so I think we're actually going to be okay. Uh-oh. Unless I speed up and get burned. It's raining, though. All right. Starvation. Well, you can eat after we're not dying from mechs, okay? We still have 2 of the auras up, so our accuracy should be almost perfect. Okay. How many did we even get killed with Berserk Pulse? Like 2? Alright. Cover some stuff? Yeah, maybe. In case we ever have to do that again. I need to get that other tunnel. So the whole point there was to try to divide them up using this and have the, you know, the Diabolus where we can all shoot at once, that other stuff shooting us. And that ended up working. I need to get the other tunnel so we can, uh-oh. Everyone's eating that table. Oh well. Anyway, so we can divide it up even more easily. Your base looks amazing. Thanks. All my bases look amazing though, son. It's tempting to go marine armor. Really is. Marine armor and bionic legs, but we have so many people to put it all on. But if we're like standing our ground like that, our firepower is actually higher than you would expect, right? I mean, 39 people with mostly masterwork great bows. That's a lot of damage actually. And our accuracy is basically perfect when we use marksman command, and we can get more shooting specialists. So maybe I should do it. Maybe our goal today should be to get marine armor and bionic legs. Should do it for ship launch. It would suck to get all the way to ship launch in a crazy run like this and then lose it because I don't want to take an extra day. Oh, that's true. We have the darkness bonus too. Yeah, I didn't even mention that one. So we're actually a lot stronger than I would have thought at this stage. So we also have those genes on everyone. So we have super clotting. I think I might actually go for marine armor and bionic legs. Yeah, let's do it. Crazy. I haven't used marine armor in forever. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of that plasteel. So let's go ahead and get these moved over. I need to check how many people we have on full-time drilling. But yeah, I'm actually surprised with how our firepower is. Now, having said that, we probably should make some more smoke packs. Because if we have a mech cluster, what are we gonna do about it? Well, like calling it allies. Yeah, we're gonna have to smoke pack to it. So I need to make sure I have a bunch of smoke packs too. The animatry. Here we go. Who is it? Emerald. Tier 6. Neuroquake. Come on, Emerald Dragon. I mean, God. Emerald Queen. Did you know more than one person on Twitch can have the adjective Emerald in front of their name? I didn't, apparently. And their pulse, not what we want. Not what we want at all. Not even close to being close to what we want. Close to being close. That's right. Right. So I'm also going to throw down some additional tables around so that when we're out doing kitey-whitey stuff. Kitey-whitey. No, that's not, probably a bad way to say that. When we're out doing kiting, we have a table to stop at and eat. You know what? I really wish they would do the thing with the tables like they've done with some other things now, where if you click a table, you have the options of the chairs down here. That would be just swell, you know? Just swell. People use that word, right? What's the forecast on Spiffy these days? People saying Spiffy? Not since the 1950s. Are we liking the circles? Well, it's way less efficient. I'll tell you that. But it's been fun. And it looks neat. I think it's neat. Hickory Incorporated. Only one more overpowered is Chunk Skip. Oh man, I remember when I actually tried to use Mass Chaos Skip. Even just Chaos Skip. I think the first time I really was trying to use it effectively was during the first melee only run. And I can very specifically remember that there was a Lancer coming in, or a Pikeman, one of the two anyway. A mech coming in, and it was about to shoot us, and I used Chaos Skip, and it teleported us back, or teleported them back behind us, where we had no cover, and it shot us in the back, like immediately. Like, oh, fantastic. I didn't realize this was a skill that buffed the mechs that are attacking us. Great. Thanks, Tynan. Yeah, it was not, it was not good. But I mean, sometimes it can save you, you know? I've had a run where something's like, someone's trying to kite something and they use Chaos Skip to gain some ground, and it doesn't send it in front of them instead, but that's the nature of chaos, I suppose. Had a moment where to get away, Scythers used it, but it teleported you in between them. Oh yeah, I forgot that part of it too. Yeah. Life's like a Chaos Skip. You never know what you're gonna get. That's right. Life sometimes skips you in between two killer robots, figuratively, of course. When life skips you lemons, cook them with some horse meat and get +6 mood. High-tech powered marine helmets, genetically engineered vat-grown children, nothing but the finest and high-tech base components. And bows, that's right. That's right. It's actually surprising to me. It's surprising how much firepower we have with 30 masterwork and legendary bow. Well, actually more than that now. With 39 bows, darkness, precept and meme, marksman commands, shooting gene. like we're actually killing mechs kind of quickly. Like way more quickly than I would have thought. I think we killed the Diabolus in like 4 volleys with all that stuff going, which is kind of nuts. That's kind of nuts. Actually, with with darkness and the shooting command, we hit every shot. We are hitting more often than using assault rifles for sure. Well, it's not really fair because we didn't have the darkness stuff with assault rifles, but you know, I wish there was like a trigger happy gene. Oh no, it's a good thing that's Manhunters, because I forgot to reopen that door. Jeffrey, you do it. I say it like he's the one that forgot. How dare you make me forget to do the thing I was supposed to do, Jeffrey? Spy war crimes? Are we at war with the wargs? Hang on, let me ask their leader. Excuse me, warg, have you issued a official decree of war against... Oh, that's not the leader. Sorry, let me try this one. He says no. Oh, that was the second in command. He's not allowed, you know, he's not allowed to comment on it. So inconclusive then. Yeah, so they are a brawler. Oh god, there's a high second drone as well. I was about to tell you that they're close to breaking down a lot because they're a brawler wielding a ranged weapon. That's not even them, by the way. The person I clicked was -54 from the drone. Should we try to spawn a infestation down here? I think we can melee kill like an infinite number of bugs. We might want to try to get an infestation down here where it could be used against a mech cluster or a siege. Legendary marine helmet, nice. Because if we got bugs to spawn here, it basically covers any mech cluster that spawns in about this area, and any siege that spawns in that area. And this is where we've got most of our mech clusters. Plus we get a lot of steel in the meantime doing it. It's really far away, but I might do it. All right, well, our marine helmet production is done again. So now we are on to making marine armor. And we're doing pretty good on wood for quite some time. So I can switch these back over. What I want to switch them up to, we're actually kind of good on drugs. We're good on medicine now. Don't really need anything specific unless I'm using it to trade. I might go caravan out. We have so many people, and we have that camel. We have a lot of stuff that we could trade. You know what? We can start making beer. With High Life, having beer and tea, people will be happy all the friggin' time. Where the crap we're gonna put a brewery? Man, I don't even know. Just shove random breweries all over the place. Fill that place with beer. Beer in there. Just random kegs of beer around the base, you know. There we go. It's probably enough for now. It's probably way more than enough. Oh, we can even, if we picked up the beer dependency drug or gene after this, we could have people eating even less. A breakup? Oh no. Wonder if it's because I never let them sleep together ever. No, that can't be it. This is somehow their fault instead. Well, Derpy Ninja doesn't care, so Emerald Queen, we'll go ahead and try to counsel them. And now they don't even remember who Derpy Ninja was. What? I would never be in a relationship with someone named Derpy Ninja. You must be thinking of someone else. I might actually have them on, like, different schedules. Yeah, I might actually have them accidentally on different schedules, so they're hardly ever together. And they're not sleeping together, and so their relationship slowly deteriorates. Yep. Absence does not make the heart grow fonder on RimWorld. No. Another Berserk Pulse. Let's go ahead and put it on the list here. I think low shield's gonna be really important to you. I can't afford all this, huh? There's a lot of components. Do I want to take Berserk Pulse? We have 2 Berserk Pulses and a Neuroquake. I need to make a U section for the Berserk Pulse sometime too. When I come back. I don't think we need it right this second. Alright, Hash Monkey. Bring those components home. Thank goodness for armor. And for our super clotting. It's so weird. Thinking about the panther, like the panther is literally biting them. The panther bites them, and then there's just a bandage just appears over the top of it. Or maybe Chaser was putting bandages on while he was being bitten. Ow! Hey, I was chewing on that. Ow! Ow! It's always weird how that works. The panther gets stoned because our people are so drugged up. Everyone's so high, the animals get high just for trying to bite them. Would that make them hungrier though? Triangle bases? Yeah, maybe we should do that sometime. One of the runs. If we do the elf run, we'll build it inside of a Triforce or something. Spread some of these around. Not gonna be super precise this time on it. Just basically get everything covered. This is to help with mood while we're out here mainly. And I know that we have the darkness beam preset, but dark light gives a mood buff, so these cost next to nothing. This stage of the game, might as well just do it. A little overkill, but who cares? We're actually not eating enough simple meals. That's interesting. Oh, it's because they're choosing to eat. Yeah, they're choosing to eat the mushroom meals instead. We should probably just stop using the meat one. And if we do any meat, we should probably just make it into fine meals for the buff. Because the mushroom meals are outweighing it. So anytime we're using the meat, they're just not eating that one. So we'll get rid of that one. Yeah, and then we're gonna make actually just fine meals. Just fine meals. Now to combine that meat that's coming in with the mushrooms for a huge mood buff. Okay, seem good. I mean, one thing you can do if you don't want to manage it really at all is you can put a shelf or zone in there and just set what type of meal you want put in there, and people will just go and put it in there, and the prisoner will just eat it when they're hungry. You can also do that with nutrient paste. So if you're running like a constant prison and a big prison, yeah, I think they just default to the lavish meal restriction. So you can also change their food restriction. But in general, whatever you put in there, like the store, they're just going to eat that anyway. So you can have nutrient paste in there and they'll just serve themselves nutrient paste. Or you can set a shelf in there and set it for certain kinds of meals. And, you know, they'll just eat it off that shelf. And then if there's no food in there, someone will actually come and bring them a meal based on the food restriction. But yeah, those are the only ones that I know of without a mod. All right, why are you unhappy? I don't remember. You're outdoors. Oh, that sounds terrible. Homing pigeon, depressive. Well, good news. You got solar pinhole, and you actually get more unhappy by seeing the solar pinhole light. So if you ever want to have a breakdown, just cast solar pinhole in your room.